Okay, we've all had those days, right? The ones where it feels like the hours are just slipping right through your fingers. You start off with a solid plan, but somehow the day just completely gets away from you. Well, today we're going to break down a system that's designed to fix exactly that. So, where do we even start? The real trick here isn't just about making a fancier to-do list. Nope. It's about finding a system that actually shifts you from feeling like you're constantly playing catch up to feeling like you're intentionally in the driver's seat of your own day. I mean, does your to-do list ever feel less like a helpful guide and more like a major source of stress? You know, that jumble of tasks, appointments, and random notes that somehow leaves you feeling even more disorganized than when you started? Yeah, you are definitely not alone in that feeling. And this slide right here, this pretty much captures the entire transformation we're talking about. On the left, you've got that familiar stressful chaos of a to-do list that's just out of control. And on the right, that's the amazing clarity you get from a truly structured plan. The whole goal is to turn that daily pressure into actual daily progress. So the solution we're digging into today is called the Daily Journal Planner. But don't think of it like just another app. It's more like a framework, really. A simple 4-page system that's all about bringing that structure and intention back into your everyday life. So how does a system like this actually work its magic? Well, it's all built on 3 really simple but super powerful pillars. Think of these as the foundation for designing a life that feels a lot less reactive and way more purposeful. All right, first up, the big one, mastering your time. And this goes so much deeper than just scheduling meetings. It's really about getting a clear, honest look at where your energy is truly going each and every day. So let's take a look at the My Schedule grid. Instead of just a blank page, it actually pushes you to track 4 key things for each time block. The time, of course, the general activity, the specific tasks you're doing, and this is the game changer, whether or not you actually completed them. And why is this so helpful? Because it gives you incredible clarity. You can see just at a glance where your best energy is going. This lets you line up your most important work with your peak productivity hours. And that right there is what turns planning from a total chore into a tool you actually get excited to use. This leads us right into our second pillar, fueling your body. Because let's be honest, how you manage your time is completely connected to how you're fueling yourself. I mean, that energy for your peak hours has to come from somewhere, right? And this part of the planner tackles a problem we all know too well, staring into the fridge at dinner time with absolutely no idea what to cook. By putting a weekly meal plan right into your schedule, you get this one clear, proactive view of your nutrition for the entire week. No more guesswork. You know, the impact of this is way bigger than you might think. When you plan your meals ahead, you seriously cut down on what's called decision fatigue. This frees up so much mental space for other important stuff and obviously makes it way easier to stick to your health goals. It just simplifies everything. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, the one that really ties it all together, finding your focus. This is all about building in those crucial moments to check in with yourself, not just your to-do list. A huge part of this system is the built-in everyday journal. Think of it as your dedicated space for, mental decluttering, whether that means jotting down what you're grateful for in the morning, doing a big brain dump at night, or just taking a quiet moment to reflect, it's there for you. And why does this matter so much? Because it forces you to check in with yourself, not just your list of tasks. It helps you see how far you've come, to track your own growth. It's the key to moving from a life that just feels busy to one that feels truly intentional. So, when you put these 3 pillars together, mastering your time, fueling your body, and finding your focus, you get so much more than just a schedule. You get a personal blueprint for an intentional day. But there's one final piece that makes a system like this actually stick, and that is adaptability. At its core, the most important principle here is customization. For any planning system to really work long-term, it has to feel like your own. Being able to easily change up the layouts, the colors, and even the prompts to fit what you need is what allows it to grow with you over time. And this slide is a perfect example of what that personalization can look like. It's not just about making it pretty, it's about creating a tool that you are genuinely excited to open up and use every single day. That personal touch makes planning feel less like a chore and more like, something you actually look forward to. When it comes right down to it, a system like this is all about closing one super important gap. The gap between just being busy and being truly intentional. It's the difference between your day happening to you and you deliberately designing your day. Which really just leaves us with one final question to think about. If you could design your absolute dream routine, what would that even look like? And more importantly, what's maybe just one small step you could take today to start building it?